What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 82 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. Pittsburgh did not end last season the way they wanted to. No, they lost in the NLCS to the New York Metropolitans, who did end up winning it all in the World Series, defeating the New York Yankees. The Pirates, well, they did have themselves a Cy Young Award winner, being Paul Skenes. He has won multiple now in his short career here in the great city of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh off to a rough start here, sub 500 here going into May, and that sub 500 kind of lead just keeps shrinking there. Over 10 games under 500. We are making a bit of a comeback here. 32 and 30, I think it's 33 and 43 now. So we're kind of teetering about 10 games under 500. Making a push prior to the All-Star game to maybe coming closer to 500. It's about 10 games under right now. So we do have the second half of the season to try and turn things around. So let's take a look at what the struggles are right now. I think it's just people not hitting well. I mean, we kind of did have to find replacements without a lot of budget for guys like Kyle Schwarber, for guys like Garrett Stubbs, and I think that's definitely hurting the team that we did lose all these key pieces. Johnson, the leadoff man, 10 home runs, batting .285, not too bad there. Dylan Cruz, the left fielder, how you doing there, Dylan? Come on. Take a look at Dylan right there in any second now. 16 home runs, .274, 11 for Spencer Jones, 13 for Davis, 15 for Hassel, 15 for Connor Griffin. Eldridge is hitting 11. Schobel has 5. Ooh, 205 averages are not great. And 8 from Eduardo Tate. I mean, not great, honestly, from the offense, from the bottom half guys. But nothing where it's really, these are the reasons we are struggling. These guys are detracting from us. Bench kind of, nothing crazy there. Nico on his third season of being a rookie because he's not getting enough plate appearances. 10-4, 6 and 10, 3 and 7, 8 and 6, and 5 and 5 there. Pitching definitely not holding up where we need to do. J.R. Ritchie, not sure what happened to him, but he's apparently back with the team now. Could have sworn we didn't have him, but Adam Mitchell overlooked him at the end of last episode. Whitley, 5.60 ERA. That's not great. 5 blown saves to 19 saves. Oh boy, that is not a good outcome there. That's definitely hurting the team. Pitching, clearly hurting this team right here. Bullpen blows, rotation blows. Jared Jones, there you go, 2,000 strikeouts on the dot. You love to see that. They're back-to-back seasons with the pitcher making a milestone here. Gets back-to-back seasons of, last year was Paul Skenes, Sandy Alcantara. This year, Jared Jones. So 3 pitchers in 2 seasons of getting that 2,000 strikeout mark. Love to see that there for these guys that are part of this pen and this rotation. Just these guys just doing very well. Take out the All-Star game. Do we have anyone? I don't think we have anyone here. I'm not surprised. I don't think we had anyone there unless I missed the pitcher. For the American League, Hunter Brown, good old Justin Verlander clone. They got 1 reliever, some men here in the closer's role. Kirk, Cassis, Vaughn Grissom, Junior Caminario, Brooks Lee, Riley Green, Emmanuel Rodriguez in center, and Charlie Condon there for the White Sox. But getting into the latter half of the season, hopefully Pittsburgh can turn things around here. Got some trades going on in the second half of the season. Like to see that. Like to see some teams are getting involved here in the trade market. Final day of the deadline. No, we're not going to trade anyone. One last trade seems like it's in for the Reds, which isn't great for us. Colt Emerson goes to the Rangers. Okay. Some last-second deals going on. Now, Pittsburgh definitely has a lot of room to go now. We are multiple games below 500. We are trying to make a late season push here going into the months of August and September. I guess we're in September now. So hopefully we can turn it around late. I mean, can we do it? We're at 500 now. Well, we've got a week left. At least finish above 500. Is that too much to ask? No, it is not. There you go. Finishing the season above 500, 83-79. That was good enough for a wild card spot, apparently. Wow. The National League must have been rough this year. Because there is a season where we had 100+ wins. I was like 110 wins, 105 wins. And we were the wild card. We were the first seed for the wild card because the Reds popped off. Looks like the offense just picked it up going into the latter half of the season. Everyone is on a hot streak right now. Love to see that, except Robert Hassel. He's a little cold, so is Eduardo Tate. I don't think Tate was ever hot to begin with, so I'm not too worried about the catcher and the right fielder. The bench is the bench. Nothing crazy there. Nico finally piles enough at-bats to be a member of the full-time committee there. 2 home runs for Isaiah Rich, so nothing crazy from the right fielder. Skenes 16-4, 11-14 for Alcantara. Jared Jones 7-12, 15-9 for Steve, and 11-8 for Shane. 5.63 ERA from your starters, not a good look. Let's see the relievers here. JR's okay. Tom Snyder's kind of garbage. Big garbage there from Lang. Abel's good. Cooper's hot garbage as well. Susanna's garbage, good. And then Forrest Whitley remained hot garbage. Everyone got hot. Forrest Whitley did not get hot. 42 saves. I guess he turned it around. Let's be honest. He turned it around. He had 19 saves at the All-Star break. Finishes with 42 and a 4.86 ERA. Don't like the ERA. Like the save total. Don't like the blown saves with 8. He does have 400 though on his career now. So way to go, Forrest. I'm glad you got things done. Pittsburgh was eliminated. They were one and done here, bumped out by the Cardinals. The Athletics defeat the Cardinals in the 2033 World Series, so not how you want to end the season there, especially losing to a team that doesn't even win the World Series. You gotta think, if St. Louis wins it all, okay, fine, St. Louis is pretty good. They were the team to beat. But no, they weren't the team to beat. They were the second best team. They lost to the Athletics. So it's got to be the question is now, how good are the Athletics where they just come out of nowhere and they just start winning? Have they been bad for so long that they've drafted enough good talent where the good talent is actually good? Is that what happened right now in Oakland? Is that a thing? Are we going to see the White Sox and the Athletics go on a monumental run to end out this series? Is that what's going to be every year? Just going to be like the Athletics, the White Sox, who have been hot garbage for the majority of this series, just to go on historic runs of dominance? Please tell me I'm wrong. I'd rather not have the White Sox and the Athletics be good every season. I think it'd be absolutely hilarious if they were, but I'm really not looking forward to that if that is accurate, to say the least. Merrill, Tom Lindstrom, he used to be a Pirate. We didn't have space for him. I meant to trade him. He got Rule 5 picked up, which absolutely blew. That we lost a potential second baseman in Tom Lindstrom, who seems like he's fairly good no matter where he goes. But hey, that's the price of doing business, unfortunately. Even like Jose Bautista. Jose Bautista had a monumental 3 seasons where he averaged like 50 home runs a year, and he was a Rule 5 pickup at one point, played on like 6 teams in 1 year, 1 season, and he was hot garbage with Pittsburgh, so it happens sometimes. Take all those who are retired: Cutter Crawford, Jorge Mateo retired, Dylan Cease retires as a Yankee, so is Nick Birdie. Let's see, Nick Mastrini, Joey Gallo retires, probably not as a pitcher, he retires as a hitter this time. Lane Thomas retires, okay. Joe Adell, wasted talent there, absolutely wasted talent there for Joe Adell. Jake Bowers, he hangs up. Andrew Bellotti, Brian Bello retired out. Mookie Betts retires, hopefully he's a Hall of Famer. Oswaldo Cabrera retires. Kerry Carpenter retires, a predominant member of the Tigers outfield for a long time. Hans Krause retires. Love me some Hans Krause when he was with the Phillies. Carl Edwards Jr. retires. Actually surprised he lasted this long, because I sworn he was a little on the older side at the start of the series. I guess I was wrong on his age. Glass now retires. I'm surprised his arm has held up so long here. We also have Christian Javier retiring, Eloy Jimenez retiring in the minors. That's fitting because he's batting like 200 IRL in the minors. Hae-Sung Kim retires. We have Matt Manning, Junior Marte, the former Philly, retiring. Max Muncy, not Dodgers Max Muncy, the second A's Max Muncy retires. We have anyone else, any other big names retiring, or I guess mediocre names that have some sort of name of value. Justice Sheffield, former Mariners and Yankees prospect, retires. Nick Sogard retires. We have anyone else down there. Seiya Suzuki hangs up the spikes. We have Mike Trout finally hanging it up. Lamont Wade Jr. hangs it up. Alika Williams, former Pirate, hangs it up. Yoshinobu Yamamoto retires as well. Ryan Yarbrough, Aaron Zavala, and Sevi Zavala. Mookie and Mike both make the Hall of Fame. You love to see that there for both these guys. Both hit over 500 home runs. Both hit over 2,500 career hits. Trout, a career 300 hitter. Betts, a career 289 hitter. 2,700 hits there and 2,800 hits. Aiden Miller, he's going to be moving to the other side of the great state of Pennsylvania for the next 15 years. Colt Keith, he's going to join the Padres. He's going to leave the Tigers, I want to say it's where he came from. Colt Keith, right? Tigers prospect. Kyle Teal, he's going to join the Cardinals to finally be their starting catcher following the retirement of Yadier Molina. Seems like the Cardinals just always sign catchers. Jefferson Cuero, he's going to join Colorado. His 2,300 is probably going to be closer to 35 home runs in that high altitude for the next 6 years. Rhett Lauder leaving the Reds. He's heading to Boston for the next 4 seasons. Good old Rhett Lauder, former top prospect there for Cincinnati. Alek Manoah, he's going to join Pittsburgh as well on a 1-year, $15 million deal. 18-8 last season, his age 36 season, so hopefully he can kind of get somewhat reliable value there. Dylan Lesko going to join the Cleveland Guardians for the next 6 years. So lots of big contracts heading out to these guys that are past the age of 30. Jordan Walker going to head down to Texas to be their outfielder / DH for the next 5 seasons. Looks like he's getting $11.5 million a year. Riley Green, he's going to leave Detroit. He's heading down to Arizona for the next 5 years at age 33. Bold strategy there. Carson Williams goes and joins the Rockies on a 5-year deal. Former Rays prospect Carson Williams, I do believe. Alexis Diaz, the former Reds closer, he's going to head out to San Diego for the season and be a Padre for a year. All right, good old Alexis Diaz. Sandy Alcantara, we're not going to bring him back. He's going to go up north. He is going to be a Blue Jay for the next season. I guess they get us back there for signing Alek Manoah. Cole Emerson, he's going to join the Rays. All right, then lose a prospect. They gain a prospect there, so not too shabby there for the Rays. Bichette goes to Boston for his age 36 season, so he's leaving Miami. He's heading up north to Boston. I mean, it's a questionable strategy. Take a look here at the lineup. Here, Cruz leading things off. Aiden in the 3-hole. So not a bad start to the lineup. Isaiah Rich is making his way into that starting center fielder role there. First of the computer-gen players to be a full-time starter. Paul Skenes still in the 1 spot. We have Manoah, Cordero, Jones, Tom Snyder moving out of the bullpen. Shane Bieber's in the bullpen. We have J.R. Ritchie down there still. Forrest Willie's a middle reliever. Lenny Torres because he's not great.